Harlequin Intrigue and HarlequinAudio present The Secrets She Hid by Amanda Stevens, performed by Khristine Hvam. Chapter 1. The ringtone pealed persistently. With a muttered oath, Veda Campion snaked an arm from beneath the covers to grope for the phone on the nightstand. Shoving aside the quilt, she glanced at the screen. Her brother's name shocked her awake, and she sprang up in bed. "Nate? What's wrong? Has something happened to Mom?" His voice boomed back reassuringly. "Relax. She's fine as far as I know. I had dinner with her early last evening." Thank God. They were all still on edge since their mother's heart attack 6 months ago. Veda leaned back against the headboard and swiped tangles from her face as she frowned into the darkness. "And why are you calling at 2 a.m? Did you forget you're the acting coroner until Dr. Bader gets back from vacation?" "No, of course I didn't forget. I'm still half asleep is all." Actually, her temporary position really had slipped her mind. She blamed the memory lapse on exhaustion and a lingering irritation that she'd been so easily manipulated by her former mentor. Dr. Bader had been persistent about his future plans for her, despite her objections to the contrary. She had no interest in returning to her hometown on a permanent basis. Yet somehow her unpaid leave from the Orleans Parish Coroner's Office had turned into a resignation. And the next thing she knew, she'd signed a short-term lease on a furnished bungalow in Milton, Mississippi, while she contemplated her next career move. "Veda, you still with me?" The question dragged her back into the conversation. "Yes, I'm here. What's going on?" "A body was found in Cedarville Cemetery earlier tonight. A group of partying teenagers called it in." His tone subtly shifted as tension hardened his delivery. He was no longer her older brother, but instead a seasoned police detective following protocol. "We can't finish processing the scene until you come out here and take charge of the body." She swung her legs over the side of the bed, adrenaline already starting to pump. "You've kept the area clean?" "Relatively speaking. The first responders set up a perimeter and established an entry point, and we've limited the number of personnel we're letting through the gates. Even so, forensics is going to be a bear on this one. Those kids left footprints all over the damn place. The more time goes by, the greater the chance for contamination." "Did they touch the body?" "They swear they didn't, but those footprints tell a different story. I wouldn't be surprised if they texted close-ups of the victim to some of their friends. We'll be damn lucky if the images don't turn up on social media." Veda nodded absently as she rose. With the phone pressed to her ear, she strode across the room and started pulling clothes from her closet with one hand. "You think it's a homicide?" "Officially, that's for you to determine, but we've got a male Caucasian shot in the back of the head, so yeah, I'd say we're definitely dealing with a homicide." Nate lowered his voice as if wary of being overheard. "Brace yourself. The victim is Jon Redmond." Veda froze. One hand still grasping the phone, the other a clean pair of jeans. She let the jeans fall to the floor. "Are you sure?" "Pretty damn sure, even though he's lying face down in the dirt." She closed her eyes and said on a breath, "My God, Nate." "I know. I wasn't expecting to start my week like this." "Start your week?" "Check the calendar. It's officially Monday morning." "You say he was found prone?" Veda took a moment to collect her composure before asking the obvious questions. "You didn't touch him, did you? You didn't roll him over?" "Didn't have to. I recognized his tattoos." She went back over to the bed and sat down on the edge as she tried to wrap her head around the news. Her sister's killer, shot dead in the same cemetery where Lily had been laid to rest 17 years ago. Veda didn't know how to react. She had an odd sense of relief, a lightness that left her feeling ashamed. They were talking about a human being, after all. A son, a brother. Then dread descended. Justice might have been served, but by whom? Her heart started to pound, and her mouth went suddenly dry. She swallowed and
Sample complete. Ready to continue?